Good afternoon from Puerto Vallarta. Another fabulous day. Storm on the way for sure. This is number 4 in my series on cardiomyopathy. I really want to share with you the things that I did that healed my heart. I suppose that today I would like to really talk to you about how you let it all out. I recommended not sharing your disease with a million people, because then you end up wearing it and your disease becomes your biology. So your story becomes your reality. And we want to avoid reality if we can. So I'm not suggesting you don't do everything your doctor tells you to do, but he is just a mechanic, and you are the author and the liver of your life. So I'm going to share week by week something that I think was extremely special. One of the things that I was blessed with is the ability to write things down. It's not new for me, but I never really got serious about it until around the time that I was diagnosed. And I believe that all of us, part of aging is that we carry all these things inside of us. Could be past hurts, or stories about the way we grew up and the way we blame everybody about our life the way it is today. So the first thing we have to do is go back there and heal some of that, or heal all of it actually. And it's different for everybody. In my particular case, I had professional people I talked to, not psychiatrists, but I have a group of friends who are psychic. It's the Irish in me, and I'm a little bit that way myself. And I found that in learning things like Reiki, which is a form of healing, doing it for myself, not necessarily for other people, talking with people who look at life a little bit different, that it gave me some guidelines to really start to open my heart even to myself. So for me, writing it down became really important. You could keep a book by your night table. You could write one word a day. If you're not a writer and you say you're not a writer, one word a day, just how you feel. Or maybe you could start a forgiveness journal and go into your heart, deep into your heart, go all the way back if you have to. Because remember, it's all those things all those grudges you carry and all the sadness of your life that you are holding inside your heart. I mean, it made perfect sense to me that my heart was swollen. I had so many things in my story, and I used to use the word block. If somebody upsets me or something happens in my life that I'm unhappy with, I block it out. Now, wow, think about what I just said. I block it out. Instead of dealing with it, instead of thinking about it or trying to heal it, I used to block it out. So people that disappointed me just didn't exist anymore in my world. That's not the right answer. It adds up over time, and it just either eats away at you or you break down physically from all these emotional things you're holding on to. So in my case, I wrote poetry. If you have any interest, you can go on my website, which is www.thelovefix.com. That was my first poetry book. That was the first time I could really say that I was an author. And that was important to me over the years, because it was a creative outlet that I really enjoyed. So I wrote poetry, and sometimes the poetry was just one line. And sometimes it was a story. And it was just words. It's just the way the words fell. It didn't follow any format. It wasn't anything I learned in school that this is what a poem should look like. It was just speaking my heart. So after a couple of years of doing that, I promised myself when I came back to Mexico after going through my illness that I would write. I would start to write it all down, and I would publish. And I did. So, and 2 years later, I published Love Rehab. And then I published this year, I Spy Love. And it's become a really wonderful, amazing outlet for me. And then I opened a Twitter account, and every once in a while I put a poem there. And I know that if one person, even with these videos, if just one person listens to this video and feels something in their heart, and it helps you in any way to start working on that healing that you need to do, your part of the job, then it's worthwhile for me. So again, thank you very much for listening, and write it all out. Thank you.